Hey guys, it's Lotus and welcome back to another video. Today, I am going to do something that I haven't done in a while. I am going to use AI Dungeon to rewrite the ending of a story, of a K-drama that I was kind of sad about the ending of. Yes. So, this is me rewriting the ending of The Devil Judge because I was not I needed more closure than what they gave me. So if you haven't watched The Devil Judge yet, please watch it first because this is gonna spoil the ending because I am rewriting the ending. So of course there'll be spoilers. So I'll link where you can watch The Devil Judge in the description. I still have brainworms about Kang Yohan and Kim Gaon, and I miss them so much, and I'm really excited for the next drama that Jin Young and Ji Sung are gonna be in. I'm really excited. I think Ji Sung, the actor who plays Kang Yohan, is gonna be in like a crime serial killer mystery type show, which is up my alley, definitely. So I'm really excited for that. So I figured, why not take the power into my own hands and write the ending that I want, but with the help of AI Dungeon, because I don't feel like just sitting here and writing it all straight out. So we'll see if AI Dungeon agrees with me or is gonna help me write an ending that gives me closure. This is completely self-indulgent, completely self-indulgent, by the way. So this is probably not gonna make a lot of sense to anyone who hasn't seen the ending of The Devil Judge. But yes, this is just for me to live out my fantasies of how I wish the show ended. Okay, so for those of you who have never used or seen how AI Dungeon works, pretty much you have different options for typing. You can either type out a plot under story, or you can type out an action that a character does, or you can type out dialogue that a character says. And then after you write a sentence and hit enter, the AI Dungeon program will spit out a follow-up sentence, kind of like they kind of write the next sentence for you. And so we'll see if it's let's see how smart this AI Dungeon is, if it can pick up on what I'm trying to put out. Okay, so let's start off. I'm gonna start off with the moment where it's 1 month after the events of the 1 month after Kang Yohan, spoiler, fakes his own death. And so Kim Gaon luckily finds out that it was staged and that Kang Yohan and his niece Elia are safe and sound and have just ran away to Switzerland. But everyone else thinks that they're dead. So Kim Gaon is just kind of like still working as a judge. He's on this panel trying to improve practices and to weed out corruption, but it's not really working, and he's really frustrated. And so at the end of the original drama, he's sitting there. It's been a month since Kang Yohan has fled the country. He's sitting there at the panel and he's really frustrated because no one wants to listen to his ideas. And then someone appears behind him and tells him, if you don't do a good job, I'm gonna have to come back. And lo and behold, Kang Yohan has returned literally just to say this one sentence to Kim Gaon to give him some motivation and to cheer him up. But just to recap the original ending, Kim Gaon turns around, but Kang Yohan has already left the room. So Kim Gaon goes to chase him, and they have this whole chase around the building. And finally, they meet at the lobby of the building. They're like on opposite ends of the room, and Kim Gaon screams out. He's like, "Kang Yohan!" And Kang Yohan turns around. He gives him a smile. He puts out his arm like he's offering to give him a hug, but then they don't hug. So I was like, where's the hug? And then he kind of gives like a little wave, and then he turns around and leaves. And then Kim Gaon just watches him leave, and he has a smile on his face. But I'm like, okay, but like no hug, not even a handshake, no more neck caress on the nape, because that is Kang Yohan's entire thing. We didn't get that. It just ended with Kang Yohan smiling and then leaving. I was like, bro, you got on a plane from Switzerland all the way to Korea just to tell Kim Gaon, I'm gonna come back if you don't do a good job, boy, and then leave? Really? So like, it's okay, but there could have been so much more intimacy happening during this scene, and I'm gonna write that in because that's what I hoped would have happened in the ending. So we're gonna go back to when Kim Gaon is sitting in the conference room and he's stressed out because the panel isn't going the way he wants. Okay, let's see. Let's see how well this works out. Okay, so it's been exactly 1 month since Kang Yohan staged his death. It's been exactly 1 month since Kang Yohan staged his death. Packed up his bags and whisked himself and Elia away to Switzerland. Oh, by the way, I will read over everything at the end after the everything's done being written so that it's more cohesive. Yeah. Kim Gaon misses them every day. Yeah. Okay, let's just start off something general. Okay. It's been exactly 1 month since Kang Yohan staged his death, packed up his bags, and whisked himself and Elia away to Switzerland. Kim Gaon misses them every day. He takes out his rage. Oh, this is new. He takes out his rage and grief on the Earl of Kilmore. Bro, who is this? Whom he forces to cough up 100 of his final... No? No? What? What is this? He takes out his grief. Okay, he's not angry. He takes out his rage, his grief on... Well, actually, he has no one... He has no one on his side. First of all, AI Dungeon, who is the Earl of Kilmore and what? Okay, he takes out his grief. Let me fix this up. He takes out his grief on himself. Slowly spiraling into a depression because he low-key looked really like defeated at the end before Kang Yohan showed up. Okay, so I'm gonna fix that. Wait, what? No. He takes out his grief on himself and spirals into a depression. Okay, let's fix that. Yeah, so that's... There we go. Fixed it. Okay. Thanks, AI Dungeon, for nothing. Okay. So, while the meeting ends with no new, while the meeting ends with no progress, right? Well, the meeting ends with no progress on reforming the court system. Kim Gaon wistfully imagines how his life would have been different if he had run away with Yohan and Elia to Switzerland, which, by the way, I'm gonna write it that he does run away to Switzerland because that's the ending that we deserve as viewers. Okay. He takes out his grief on himself and spirals into a depression. While the meeting ends with no progress on reforming the court system, Kim Gaon wistfully imagines how his life would have been different if he had run away with Kang Yohan and Elia to Switzerland. What are you doing? Kim Gaon looks up to see his cousin, Bongsu. Who's Bongsu? They just randomly gave me a random cousin. Who's Bongsu? What are you doing? Kim Gaon looks up to see his cousin Bongsu standing in front of... Who are you? Who is Bong... Who are you? Wait, what? Who... Okay, well, perfect. I did want someone to appear, but it's gonna be Kang Yohan. Why? Wait, why the long face? Yeah, okay. Looks up to see... Wait, no, I'm not gonna have him look up yet. Okay. I should just have wrote this by myself, huh? Why the long face? A quiet voice sounds from behind him, from behind his shoulder, from over his shoulder, from behind his chair, right? Behind his shoulder. and he feels a soft caress on the nape of his neck. The hand that touches him feels comfortingly familiar. Oh, one sec. Pause. Sorry for the interruption. I had to answer the door, but I'm back. So let's continue. Where was I? Okay. Why the long face? A quiet voice sounds from behind his shoulder, and he feels a soft caress on the nape of his neck. The hand that touches him feels comfortingly familiar. Okay, let's. What are you doing? Okay, so I fixed that. Wait, actually, let me fix that again because why the. Okay. Yeah, so this is what I fixed. Why the long face? A quiet voice sounds from behind his shoulder and he feels a soft caress on the nape of his neck. The hand that touches him feels comfortingly familiar. Okay, time for Kim Gaon to do something. Kim Gaon quickly turned around, but saw no one there. At first, he was going to brush it off as his imagination, but from the corner of his eye, he saw the tail end of a coat exit from the doorway. Let's see. Tail end. Okay. As if possessed, Gaon sprang from his chair and chased after the person who had just left. Okay, go chase him, Gaon. Oh, it's action. Okay. Wait, how do we end up? He ran for, this is what AI thinks I want. He ran for a few blocks until he came to an alley. At the end of it, he found himself face to face with none other than the tailor. Okay, we can change the setting. It doesn't have to be inside the building. Actually, I think it doesn't make sense. We're gonna have to edit this though. It doesn't really make sense that Kim Gaon and Kang Yohan were like inside the court building that they were in, because then everyone would recognize Gaon, you know what I mean? No, recognize Yohan. It's only been 1 month, so people would recognize him. So it makes sense that they would have ran out of the building and met in a secluded area. He ran for a few blocks until he came to an alley. At the end of it, he found himself face to face with none other than Kang Yohan. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now you came back. Yeah. Wait. You came back, Gaon said, shocked. Okay, come on, AI. Can you tell me what Yohan will say back? You said, wait. Oh, okay. Oh, they gave us 2 options. Okay, training the AI. Please tap on the response you'd like to keep or hit undo to cancel. Okay, these are the 2 options that AI gave us. Number 1, Kang Yohan gave him a small smile. You didn't need to chase after me all the way home. It was a small smile, but a smile all the same. Gaon was speechless. Okay, not bad. Not all the way home, but of course I did. I missed you, he said, flicking the tip of his when I said the tail end of his coat, I meant like the tail of his coat, not that he had an actual tail. Okay, which one is better? Of course I did. I missed you, he said, flicking the tip of maybe the tip of his finger against Colin's face. I'll do the second one. I like the first one, but Wait, no, but Kang Yohan doesn't smile genuinely all the time, so this doesn't make more sense. I'm gonna go with the first one. Okay. Training, decision, reason. I think it's more coherent. Okay. I could just end it here. Kang Yohan's like, you didn't have to chase after me all the way home, and Gaon's like, you are my home. You know, I could do that. You know what? I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do it. You know what, Gaon? Time for you to make Kang Yohan speechless. You are my home. Gaon said decisively. Yeah, Kang Yohan, what are you gonna say? You are no, you are my, you are, wait, stop. Wait. You are my home. You are my home, okay. Okay, so I said, you are my home, Gaon said decisively. Kang Yohan seems to be thinking deeply. Do you think I could ever be anything other than who I am? Oh, this is pretty canon, he asked. He turned up his collar and looked up at the sky. Oh, dude, okay. Gaon reached out slowly to grab Yohan's sleeve. He needed to prove that Yohan was really here in front of him. Okay, let's see, what's he gonna say? Wait, I'm not good at like the characterizations that well. That was like, so Kang Yohan said, do you think I could ever be anything other than who I am? Say, well, so the thing is that I wanted to say, I'm not trying to change you, but then Gaon did try to change Kang Yohan, to make him a more righteous person, to be someone who relies on others and to not do everything by himself. But how would Gaon respond? I didn't think this through, guys. I just wanted them to hug and then run away to Switzerland together. Gaon reached out slowly to grab Yohan's sleeve. He needed to prove that Yohan was really here in front of him. Okay, do you think I could ever be anything other than who I am? You don't need to be anyone else. Yeah, you don't need to be anyone else, Gaon said reassuringly. Yeah, okay, let's see. What can we do? Okay, so I wrote, Gaon reached... You, huh? Okay. Gaon reached out slowly to grab Yohan's sleeve. He needed to prove that Yohan was really here in front of him. You don't need to be anyone else, Gaon said reassuringly. Yohan says, according to the AI, you don't know who I used to be, Yohan said. I'm not sure who I am right now. You're still you, Gaon said. Okay, not bad. Okay, let's ask, how's Elia? How is... Okay. Story. They fall into an awkward silence, right? They're having like a... They're having a moment right now. They fall into an awkward silence. Gaon coughs, then asks, how is Elia? Are her treatments in Switzerland? How is Elia? Are her treatments in Switzerland helping? Okay. They fall into an awkward silence. Gaon, you're doing good. How is Elia or her treatments in Switzerland helping? She's doing well, but the travel is tiring her out, Yohan says, traveling back and forth between the hospital. Understandable. She's been staying up past midnight playing games, Gaon says. Gaon guess, right? Gaon guess. Guesses. And then Kang. I wonder if this actually makes sense later. Kang Yohan chuckles. Well, it's better to keep her occupied. Otherwise, she'll mope around all day, blaming me for not taking you with us. Oh, we're getting serious. We're gonna get serious. So this is what Kang Yohan says. She's been staying up past midnight playing games, Gaon guesses. Kang Yohan chuckles. Well, it's better to keep her occupied. Otherwise, she'll mope around all day, blaming me for not taking you with us. I was hoping you'd let her stay with us. I miss her, and I think it would help her. God, wait, this doesn't make sense. I think it would be better for you if you stay. You two. I was hoping you'd. I was hoping you'd. I was hoping you'd both stay. I was hoping you both would have stayed. I miss her, and I miss her. Oh no, you know what? I was hoping you would have called, right? Because she had to go to Switzerland to get her treatments for her legs. I was hoping you both would have called. I miss her. And I missed you. I think it would be better if you two, so this sentence doesn't make sense now. And I missed you. Okay. Kang Yohan tugs at his sleeve, but Gaon refuses. Gaon refuses to let go. Yohan sighs. I'm sorry, but you know how we both had to go under the radar after I staged my death. Calling you may have alerted others of my whereabouts. Which, by the way, I'm pretty sure he could have called Gaon, because like he was willing to just show up at the end for like 5 minutes. He took a whole plane to Korea just to pop in and talk to Gaon for 5 minutes, so he could have made a phone call, you know. So yeah, I added the story. I was hoping people would have called. I missed her, and I missed you, Gaon says. Kang Yohan tugs at his sleeve, but Gaon refuses to let go. Yohan sighs. I'm sorry, but you know how we both had to go under the radar after I staged my death. Calling you may have alerted others of my whereabouts. Okay. Gaon frowns. I understand. He feels resigned. But why did you leave me behind? Why couldn't I come with you? Gaon started to feel tears prickle in his eyes. Why did you abandon me? Oh, it's gonna get a little heavy here, guys. Gaon frowns. I understand. He feels resigned. But why did you leave me behind? Why couldn't I come with you? Gaon started to feel tears prickle in his eyes. Why did you abandon me? Okay, and then the AI thinks that Gaon was in danger when he was not. Because you were in danger, if anything happened to you, I wouldn't have had a way to protect you. I'm gonna have to fix this. I have to change this completely because that's not what happened. Because you needed to carry on with our work. The court system is still broken and needs to be reformed. With me gone, who will help reshape justice? Kang Yohan asks. Okay, let's see. Can the AI... Well, actually, this is the AI, but I have to fix it. So, because you need to carry on with our work, the court system is still broken and needs to be reformed. With you gone, who will help reshape justice? So, this is Gaon stressed out. I've tried countless times. They won't... The members of the panel won't listen. They want to sweep everything under the rug and continue turning a blind eye to all of the problems in the system. Gaon cries. I can't do this without you. Okay. I tried countless times. The members of the panel won't listen. They want to sweep everything under the rug and continue turning a blind eye to all of the problems in the system, Gaon cries. I can't do this without you. If that's the case, then you can leave. You won't have my help and you can go about the... Okay, the AI is confused. If that's the case, then you can leave. How do I want to fix this? If that's the case, then you can leave, right? But Kang Yohan doesn't want him to leave. He wants him to stay and continue reforming the system, but Gaon doesn't really care anymore. He lost everyone that he loves. He lost his mentor. He lost his best friend. He has no parents. Literally, Kang Yohan and Kang Elia are his only family left. If that's the case, then you can leave. Kang Yohan opened his arms. In an awkward... Wait, no. Don't... I want a hug, but not yet. Then you can leave. Kang Yohan's hand went to touch Gaon's nape, right? Neck. His fingers caressing his nape soothingly. No. He wouldn't want him to leave though, but I'm just being self-indulgent because I want him to leave, right? So it's okay, right? If that's the case, then you can leave. Kang Yohan's hand went to touch Gaon's neck, his fingers caressing his nape soothingly. We've finally settled down in Switzerland. We have to be honest, Kang Yohan eyes crinkle into a smile. I actually came here to pick you up. Yeah, because why else would Kang Yohan come all the way back to Korea and risk himself getting arrested? It's because he was here to pick Gaon up, right? If that's the case, then you can leave. Kang Yohan's hand went to touch Gaon's neck and his fingers caressing his nape soothingly. We finally settled down in Switzerland. To be honest, Kang Yohan's eyes crinkled into a smile. I actually came here to pick you up. Okay. Gaon's eyes shined. Before he could stop himself, he lurched forward and pulled Yohan into a tight hug. Hug, yes, here's the hug. He felt like he could finally let go, let out all of the emotions that were trapped inside him. He felt like he could finally let out all the emotions that were trapped inside him. Burying his face into the crook, into Yohan's shoulder, he starts to cry. Okay, come on, AI Dungeon, don't disappoint me now. Okay. I've missed you, Gaon sobbed. I missed you too, but we need to talk in person. We are in person. You were so close. AI Dungeon. The first sentence was perfect. The second sentence, what do you mean? They are literally in front of each other. How could they? They are in person. I've missed you too. Now let's go home. Let's go home. To Elia. Yohan says. He reaches down and takes Gaon's hand in his, pulling him along. Gaon looks down at their joined hands and smiles. He hasn't felt this right in a long time. He was ready to reunite with his family. Wait, but will AI Dungeon be confused again? No, wait. I've missed you too, now let's go home, to Elia. Yohan says. He reaches down and takes Gaon's hand in his, pulling him along. Gaon looks down at their joined hands and smiles. He hasn't felt this right in a long time. He was ready to reunite with his family. The end. The end. The end, right? Is that it? The end. Yeah, I think that's a good ending. And then they get on the plane to Switzerland and get off and reunite with Elia. And Elia's doing great, and her physical therapy is working, and Gaon, gets a bedroom in the house, and he just hangs out with them every day, and he cooks them breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day, and they're a big happy family. Okay, so let me start reading this from the beginning. Let's see. Let's read this. So, what do these things mean? I don't know. Let me start from the beginning now, and oh, wait. Okay. So I guess I can just read you the whole story from the beginning then. Let's see, what did I write? Okay. This is my rewrite of the ending of The Devil Judge. It's been exactly 1 month since Kang Yohan staged his death, packed up his bags, and whisked himself and Elia away to Switzerland. Kim Gaon misses them every day. He takes out his grief on himself and spirals into a depression. While the meeting ends with no progress on reforming the court system, Kim Gaon wistfully imagines how his life would have been different if he had run away with Kang Yohan and Elia to Switzerland. Why the long face? A quiet voice sounds from behind his shoulder, and he feels a soft caress on the nape of his neck. The hand that touches him feels comfortingly familiar. Kim Gaon quickly turns around, but sees no one there. At first, he was going to brush it off as his imagination, but from the corner of his eye, he saw the tail end of a coat exit from the doorway. As if possessed, Gaon sprang from his chair and chased after the person who had just left. He ran for a few blocks until he came to an alley. At the end of it, he found himself face to face with none other than Kang Yohan. You came back? Gaon said, shocked. Wait, there's something missing here. Wait, what happened? Wait, what happened? There's something missing. There was a whole block of text that's missing. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're gonna have to just improvise here. You came back, Gaon said, shocked. I did. I wanted to check on... Oh my god, what did I write here? You came back, Gaon said, shocked. What was here? I don't remember. You came back, Gaon said, shocked. Kang Yohan smiled. I didn't expect you to chase me all the way home. That's what he said, right? I didn't expect you to chase me all the way home. You are my home, Gaon said decisively. Kang Yohan seemed to be thinking deeply. Do you think I could ever be anything other than who I am? He asked. He turned up his collar and looked up at the sky. Gaon reached out to slowly grab Yohan's sleeve. He needed to prove that Yohan was really there in front of him. You don't need to be anyone else, Gaon said reassuringly. You don't know who I used to be, Yohan said. I'm not sure who I am right now. You're still you, Gaon said. They fall into an awkward silence. Gaon coughed, then asked, How is Elia? Are her treatments in Switzerland helping? She's doing well, but the travel has been tiring her out, Yohan says. She's been staying up past midnight playing games, Gaon guesses. Yohan chuckles. Well, it's better to keep her occupied. Otherwise, she'll mope around all day and blame me for not taking you with us. I was hoping you both would have called. I miss her, and I missed you, Gaon says. Kang Yohan tugs at his sleeve, but Gaon refuses to let go. Yohan sighs. I'm sorry, but you know how we both had to go under the radar after I staged my death. Calling you may have alerted others of my whereabouts. Gaon frowns. I understand, he says, feeling resigned. But why did you leave me behind? Why couldn't I have come with you? Gaon started to feel tears prickle at his eyes. Why did you abandon me? Because you needed to carry on with our work. The court system is still broken and needs to be reformed. With me gone, who will help reshape justice? Kang Yohan asks. I've tried countless times. The members of the panel won't listen. They want to sweep everything under the rug and continue turning a blind eye to all of the problems in the system, Gaon cries. I can't do this without you. If that's the case, then you can leave. Kang Yohan's hand went to touch Gaon's neck, his fingers caressing his nape soothingly. We finally settled down in Switzerland. To be honest, Kang Yohan's eyes crinkle into a smile. I actually came here to pick you up. Gaon's eyes shined. Before he could stop himself, he lurched forward and pulled Yohan into a tight hug. He felt like he could finally let out all the emotions that were trapped inside him. Burying his face into Yohan's shoulder, he starts to cry. I've missed you, Gaon sobbed. I've missed you too. Now, let's go home, to Elia. Yohan says. He reaches down and takes Gaon's hand in his, pulling him along. Gaon looks down at their joined hands and smiles. He hasn't felt this right in a long time. He was ready to reunite with his family. The end. And there you go, guys. This is my really rough, scuffed rewrite of the ending of The Devil Judge, because Gaon deserved to reunite with Elia and Yohan and to live in Switzerland with them. Not be stuck in circles with these tight asses who don't care about reforming the system. So there we go. This is my rewrite. I am actually feeling a little bit soothed and therapeutic right now. This is really therapeutic. I feel a little I got a little bit of closure, you could say. AI Dungeon, I give it like a C, honestly. I had to pretty much write the whole thing myself. They gave me one or two good, useful lines, but everything else I had to pretty much scrap and rewrite. So I technically just wrote the whole thing myself. But it was fun trying to like utilize what AI gave me and then fix it up. So if you ever want to try out AI Dungeon, I'll link it in the description. It's actually kind of fun. It helps you write your own stories. If maybe you need some inspiration, they have different topics that you can use. And if you want to just free write, this is also a great way to do that as well. Anyway, other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed me living out my little indulgent fantasy of Kim Gaon living in domestic bliss with Kang Yohan and Kang Elia. Other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye!